This is the all-new 2023 RTR Bronco, and in this video, I'm going to tell you everything you need to know about it. What's up, guys? Mitchell Watts with Town & Country TV, and let's just jump straight into the truck itself. Now, there's a couple of really cool changes that Ford Motor Company has done to the 2023 Bronco that we're going to cover in this video, but I want to go over some specifics on exactly what do you get when it comes to the RTR package. This is the first time we've actually had one at our dealership, and I'm super excited to share it because this one has something a little extra special where it is serialized, but it is the only one, to my knowledge, just like this one. The chassis of this Bronco is a 2023 Bronco Badlands High package with a soft top. This soft top is going to be completely different for this generation of Bronco 2023. The biggest thing you'll notice is that there is a seam that runs all the way down where Ford has put a stitching all the way down. The reason they did that is because they listened to customer feedback and people were getting in and out of their Bronco when it was raining or had just gotten through raining. And what was happening is the water would run off the soft top and get you soaking wet or getting the entire panel of your vehicle wet when you were at a stop sign or if you were in the drive-through window over at Chick-fil-A. I think it's really cool that Ford did update that. Now, I have noticed that also it looks like the window are not as wavy from the factory than they were in the previous generation. But one thing I have noticed is that some of these soft tops are coming in from the factory with this little piece of plastic like halfway out. And I don't know if it's just not getting sealed very well. So if you do get one of these updated soft tops, just make sure that this back piece of the window is actually pushed all the way in. Another really cool update on the Ford Bronco from the OEM side is going to be this parking brake located right here. In my Bronco and in some of those early Broncos, you'll notice that the parking brake is to where if you pull it out, then the parking brake comes on. What a lot of people started doing though is they would reach down too far and they would hit their hood latch accidentally instead of their parking brake. So what they did is Ford actually flipped that parking brake upside down. So now to release the hood, you would pull up this way, but to do the parking brake, you'd kind of pull down. They did that so that way it's not a safety concern because people that are not paying attention when they're trying to put their parking brake on. Another really cool update for the 23 Bronco is that I think that the microchip shortage is finally coming to an end, and that is because of the temperature readout. They finally brought it back to where you have the dual climate control, you have the digital readout located in the button. Now, if you are not familiar, that particular feature disappeared on 22 models because of the microchip shortage, and I'm glad to say that it is back for 2023. One of the absolute centerpieces of the RTR Bronco is going to be this grille. They are known for having LEDs in every single one of their grills, and this Bronco is no exception. I love these accent lights. They're extremely bright, even during a bright sunny day, just like it is right now, but it looks amazing. The cool thing about this grille is that the center bar is actually modular, meaning you can pop this out and pop a different one in with different accessories, or one with or one without a camera. A lot of different options as far as RTR is concerned and what they're going to be available here in the future. I think it's a fantastic design, and I love the way that these upside down U's look. And then I guess you've got real U's right here. A fun fact for you, and I actually don't know the answer to this, but it's interesting to see that these up here are actually blocked off for airflow, but down here it's completely open for extra airflow. But I think it looks fantastic either way. Another thing I love about the RTR Bronco are going to be the wheels and the tire choice. This is a set of RTR Tech 6 wheels. They're 17 inches in diameter, 9 inches wide, and it's got a positive 30 offset, but I think it looks fantastic even when you do something custom like what we did, which was these 37-inch tires. You see, this particular RTR package is serialized. I'm going to get to that here in just a second. However, we were able to make friends with the RTR people, and we somehow talked them into allowing us to do 37s on this package because it normally comes with 35s. So to my knowledge, this is the only RTR Bronco that's got the serialized dash plaque and everything like that with a set of 37s from their factory, which I think is really, really cool. But these particular tires are Nitto Recon grapplers. And I was actually talking to Vaughn Gittin Jr., and he actually said that he loves these. He's got these exact tires on his Bronco, and because of the new design that they came out with, it's actually got better increased wet drivability, and they are extremely quiet. That's going to be the biggest benefit of these Nitto tires versus something like the Ridge grapplers. Now, the Ridge grapplers are a fantastic tire. I've got them on my Bronco, but I'm probably going to be considering a set of Recon grapplers for my next set of tires on my Bronco. But I think it's absolutely beautiful, this wheel and tire combination. How in the world did we clear this combination? It's pretty simple. We went with the Zone Off-Road 3.5-inch lift kit. And the beautiful thing about this is when it's on the Bronco, it actually clears 37 1250s with very, very minor cutting. Really, we didn't have to do any cutting to my knowledge. All we had to do is remove the crash bars in the front and the rear, just like you do on a Sasquatch package, so no extra danger there. But yeah, I think it's a combination that is absolutely made in heaven. Because, you know, we love a lot of different suspension manufacturers, but we went with Zone for a very specific reason. The reason is because Vaughn Gittin Jr. has got a partnership with BDS, Suspension, Fox Shocks, you know, that kind of company. Well, if you did not know, Zone Off-Road is actually owned by the parent company, Fox. And so we wanted to keep everything on brand. The good news is RTR, if you want to go with a little bit smaller of a lift, also has a lift kit available, but I think it's only 2 inches. I'll put that right there on the screen just to make sure that I didn't get mixed up on the sizing of that lift, but we knew we were trying to fit the 37s, and that is the reason we went with the Zone. If you're buying an RTR Bronco, if you're buying a brand new RTR Bronco, you want to make sure that you're buying something that everybody else knows what you're getting as well. So here's how RTR sets this one apart from all of the other Broncos on the road. Very first thing is you got your RTR badging right here on the fender for the driver and passenger side. You also happen to have graphics on the hood of the vehicle as well as the windshield surround, but it doesn't stop there. On the rear doors for both sides, you've got these stripes that look really, really good and carry all the way into the rear quarter panel and also all the way back here to that rear tailgate. On camera, I wasn't all that excited about it, but seeing it in person looks so much better. I think they did a killer job with the graphics all the way around on the RTR Bronco. And speaking of tailgate, this is by far my favorite thing that RTR offers on the new Ford Bronco, and that is going to be the RTR spare tire carrier. It is a whole lot more. That name is misleading because it does a whole lot more than that. What happens back here is you have a complete replacement of the hinges as well as an entire support bracket. And what is beautiful about this spare tire carrier is that all of the weight of the tire and the wheel and any accessories that you put back here are now shifted into the new hinge system as well as the tubular support instead of weighing everything down on the actual tailgate from Ford because it can't handle a crazy amount of weight. The other cool thing is you have a really nice Molly accessory plate located right here. This allows you to mount whatever you want back here, whether it's a jerry can mount that RTR offers or if it's just something you want to, you know, bolt up to it. You've got that ability right here. And just like I've got on my Bronco, there's also a high lift jack mount that you can mount a high lift jack to the top of it. And the best part is, in my personal Bronco, it's very quiet out back. It's a solid solution, not just putting a Band-Aid on a bullet wound. There's a couple of really cool touches on the inside that RTR does to their Bronco package. The very first is going to be the serialized dash plaque. I think it is awesome that Vaughn is standing behind what he says, that it's available to all, but it's not for everybody. And one of the ways they give you that exclusivity is with the serialized dash plaque. You can see this is number 33 of their Bronco RTR packages, and I just think it adds a little bit of extra nostalgia. Very, very cool. And that is a look at the RTR Bronco. Guys, if you're interested in buying one of these, you can give us a call. The phone number is right there on the screen. But at the time that I'm making this video, this particular Bronco actually is currently available. So act fast because it's not going to last very long. But please understand that this video is not a sales pitch. I can't stand those sleazy salesman YouTube videos that do nothing but try and get one over on you and all they're trying to do is sell you. I just want to learn you something and then let you guys make a decision if this is the right package for you guys. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video. If you don't mind, leave some comments down below of what you think about the RTR package. I genuinely care about what you guys think because we are now a dealer for RTR and we've got exclusive rights for all of the state of Alabama and Georgia as well. So I'm curious to know what you guys think about this particular package. Guys, thank you so much for watching this video and have a great day. Peace.